Here's a look at the top 5 projected strengths for the Orlando Magic in the 2025-26 season. Number 1, low opponent three-point shot attempts combined with high opponent mid-range shot attempts. So the Magic ranked 3rd in overall defense last year, largely because they did those two things at a supreme level. Only 38.5% of the shot attempts their opponents took last season were from three-point range, the lowest mark in the league, and 12.6% of their shot attempts came from the mid-range, which was 3rd highest. Orlando also ranked 4th in percentage times heavily contesting mid-range shots. The bottom line is, to be a great defensive team, you must either hold your opponents to fewer three-point attempts or hold them to fewer shot attempts right near the basket, more specifically the restricted area, which is the area within 4 feet of the hoop. The Magic, as just mentioned, were the best at running opponents off the three-point line, while the now reigning champion Thunder ranked number 2 in limiting the number of shots opponents took in that restricted area. The Cavs, who won 64 games last year, ranked number 1 in forcing opponents into the most mid-range shots. Number 2, forcing opponents into mistakes. Another thing great defensive teams do is force opponents into a lot of turnovers. Orlando ranked number 2 in that category last year. Only OKC was ahead of them. The Magic are smothering because of their size, versatility, and positional quickness. An interesting piece of data is that they rank 6th in opponent turnovers in the paint, despite applying the fewest double teams in the paint, which means their single coverage was superb. The Thunder, on the other hand, are known for crowding opponents in the paint. They rank number 2 in most double teams applied in the paint. Also, Orlando, with Jalen Suggs and Anthony Black as the main subjects, are excellent applying defensive pressure in the backcourt. We're seeing a major increase in full court pressure throughout the league. Number 3, free throw attempts. The Magic got fouled more than every other team last season, and they rank number 1 in shooting fouls drawn per 100 possessions. Paolo Banchero is the main subject of this. Among qualified players, which is a minimum of 100 shooting fouls drawn, he ranked number 3 in shooting fouls drawn per 100 possessions. Only Zion Williamson and Giannis Antetokounmpo ranked higher. As we saw in Eurobasket, Franz Wagner is getting better and better at this as well. Finishing through contact is something he can get better at. Last year, his N1 rate was 13.8%. Among these 71 players who drew at least 100 shooting fouls, that mark was 2nd lowest. Only Jonathan Kuminga ranked lower at 10%. Number 4, paint touches. Largely because of the extended absences of Paolo and Franz due to their injuries, the Magic didn't get the ball into the paint as often last year as they did the prior year. In 2023-24, the Magic got the ball into the paint 90.6 times per 100 possessions, 8th most that year. In 2024-25, they got the ball into the paint 83 times per 100 possessions, which ranked 23rd, especially now with the addition of Desmond Bane, who will help space the floor. The expectation is that Paolo and Franz will have way more room to operate when they attack the basket and force the defense to collapse with the pressure they put on the rim. And number 5, rebounding. While it might be the least flashy category in the game, it's certainly one of the most important. You just have to finish defensive possessions with rebounds after missed shots. Last year, the Magic had the league's 6th best defensive rebounding percentage, and they ranked number 1 in opponent second chance points. There's no reason to believe, especially because all their bigs are back from last year, that they won't excel in this area again this year. So that'll wrap up this video. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe.